Here comes your pre-market summary for Wednesday, June 21st. We await Fed Chair Powell coming up at 10 a.m. this morning. He'll kick off the first of 2 days of testimony in Washington in front of the U.S. Senate Banking Committee. He'll touch on, it's a general discussion, so more how the Fed is looking at the economy going forward rather than what is happening right now as far as current policy is concerned. But there will no doubt be some comments made on how they are going to approach this inflation fight going forward. Here's how futures are setting up overall as we head towards the open this morning. Basically flat across the board here, a little bit red, but overall just bouncing back and forth around that break-even point. Everyone sitting on hands, it would appear, until Fed Chair Powell takes to the microphone coming up this morning. Even here in Toronto, TSX futures 0.13 to the downside so far. More positivity, meanwhile, surrounding both Bitcoin and Ethereum. 29,000 being tested here this morning on BTC. 2.8 to the upside, 2.4 there for ETH. There it is, 10 a.m. Fed's Powell will take to the microphone. We'll also get some comments from Goolsby. Fed's Goolsby coming through at 12:25, very specific. We'll see if that actually pans out. And then right at the close, 4 o'clock, Fed's Mester and Bowman set to speak as well later on today. Overall, that's how the market is shaping up. A bit of a nothing kind of a day yesterday. We tested lower initially and then came back in the afternoon to the upside. If I zoom in here, the Qs, NASDAQ looking very similar. 2 days in a row on a bit of a pullback right now, much needed for the overall market. Very extended, as we've been saying. Speaking of very extended, Tesla up again here in the pre-market this morning. More positivity coming through the state of Texas, saying any charging company in that state now has to adapt both Tesla's technology and the standard coming through from the government. So more benefit possible there for Tesla. Coinbase back on watch as well, along with the rest of these crypto-related stocks. That's Bitcoin right now. We did break through 29,000, bit of a pullback on the daily chart here, but huge move to the upside. Another, as I said, about 2.6, 2.8%. Back in positive territory. China coming through with a huge $72 billion in tax breaks for EV, not only purchases, but manufacturers. So some of the EV stocks coming out of China, the ADRs back in positive territory, including Li Auto, XPeng, and NIO. We'll have a look at all. AMD, new investment going into Ireland, $135 million announced from AMD. This was the note yesterday for RIVN. They're also going to adopt Tesla's charging technology, as we mentioned yesterday. Coming up today, however, we'll get the annual shareholder meeting for RIVN. Not really expecting much from it, but one of those things that if they say something unexpected can move the stock. So just be aware of that. FedEx out with earnings after the close yesterday. Downside for FDX, more cost cutting coming through. And a little one moving around here. AHI, Advanced Health, up on this note. 1.75 million worth of convertible notes issued. They're going to cash in on that. Grab the watch list, guys. Use that QR code, bottom right corner of the screen right now. We'll see you at 8:30 on TraderTV.Live.